Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another review. This time, I'm reviewing Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Refraktor. So, there's Refraktor. Let's take a look at the packaging. So, over here you have Refraktor, Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy. Again, same thing with every single box. Doesn't matter. Transformers Generation right there. Takara Tommy. This thing falls apart. On this side, you have Refraktor. Right there. It's a deluxe class right here. Coming out to the back of the packaging, you have your obligatory product shot. You got, it says Refraktor. There's Refraktor right here with his weapon. Him and his whatever this mode is. There's his weapons. And if you have three refractors, yeah, if you have three refractors, you can make a camera. Stop moving. You can make a camera if you have three refractors. On this side, you have very cool artwork, just like the last packaging. There's Optimus from the War for Cybertron games. And yes, I still have no idea who this person is, or this robot is. But either way, there is the box. Put that off to the side. And here we have Refraktor. Here we have Refraktor in his vehicle mode. This is a very, very weird vehicle mode. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. It's done in a nice purple. Got the Decepticon logo right there. Got his thruster over here. And he does not roll. He has no wheels. He just stands there. Yeah. He just stands there. He doesn't do absolutely nothing. Come around to the bottom. There's his head right there. Hello. There's his head. Yeah, that's basically it for his vehicle mode. That's it. What you see is what you get. For comparison, in vehicle mode, here he is next to a Megazord, because why not? Yeah. So yeah, he is pretty tall. He's extremely tall if I stand him up like this. And there you go. He does have ports here and here for weapons. And this can come off. You can put this here. You can put it there. You can put it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter. It's your toy. You do whatever you want with it. That's basically it. There's not too much to this figure. So let's get down to transformation. Okay. So first thing you want to do is you want to take this thing off. Pull this off. And leave that off to the side. Take this cannon thing. And you want to take this off as well. Somehow. Come on. We'll just leave that off to the side. We'll leave that off to there for now. So, what you want to do here is you want to split the arms, and the arms will basically just flip out his hands. Like so. Just like that. There's one. And there's another. Right there. Just start like that. Just flip them out. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to take the hands and you want to push them outward like so. Leave that out of the way for now. Come down here. You want to split the legs, which could be a bit of a pain. There you go. There you go. You split the legs. You take this off, this weapon. We'll leave that off to the side for now. And you split the legs. Come here. You want to take this part here and you want to flip it up like so and rotate that. Take this, flip it in like so, and there you have a leg. Very simple. Now for the other part, you want to move that out of the way for now. You want to move this down, rotate this, orient that, push this out, and there's a leg. Whoop, flip this over here. And there you have a leg. There you have a leg all done. Now, come up here. You want to take this part, bring it down, leave that out of the way for now. Take this, you want to pull this off, leave that off to the side. Take this head, flip it upwards like so. Now take this whole section and kind of push it, push this down like so. And then take this whole thing and these two little notches here will peg in to these little holes right there on his body. There you go. And this will just sit here on this little groove right there. So there's that. Now take his arms and you want to orient them properly. Bring this down, rotate this so the elbow's facing forward. Bring this down, bring that down, rotate this, and there you have another arm. Take his head and flip it down, and there you go. And there you pretty much have it. There is Refraktor in his robot mode. Come take a look at his head sculpt. Yep, focus. There it is. He seems awfully cheery for a Decepticon. Seems pretty happy. Go around the chest. You have some of that molded in plastic inside the other plastic, see-through plastic. What do you call it? Transparent plastic. Down on here. You have some more of that molded in detail on his arms here. Again, molded in detail on the feet. Very nice purple. Very bright silver, actually. Molded in detail here and here. Again, molded in detail everywhere, actually. Even on his feet. That's pretty cool. So this guy has a lot of detail. Very, very cheerfully colored for a Decepticon. Again, Decepticons are purple, but hey, what are you gonna do? Stop moving, camera. Okay, so for articulation, his head is on a ball joint. Can't go anywhere you want it to, and because it's hooked up to this thing. This little thing right here, if you push it too high, it just does that. So, yeah. Arms could do a full 360. They could go in and out, but this part actually goes in and out. This part just stays. You do have a elbow. Very, very, very cool elbow. Double. I think it's double jointed. Yeah, I think it is double jointed. There you go. You have wrist rotation. No, you do not. You do not have a wrist rotation, but you do have the wrist can move up like this, but that's only due to transformation. I don't know if you would count that as articulation. Waist, he has no waist movement. Well, does he? Yeah, he does. He does have a waist movement, except it's very tight, at least on mine. Waist movement. There he is. Okay. Oh, whoops. My bad. His waist is backwards. Flip that. Flip this. And flip that. There you go. Now he's completed. Now he's completed. So yeah, waist as well. Legs could go up that far. Can go back that far. Can do that. So you can do the full split. You do have a swivel at the thigh. Knee can go about that far. And toes pivot like that. But all that's due to transformation. So that's all the articulation there is for this guy. Now let's get down to his weapons. So first thing, his blaster right here. He's got a very nice looking blaster. Very cool. And you can take this and you can hold it through this peg right here. There you go. You can do that. although that looks stupid. Same thing with this side. But what you're really supposed to do is plug it in with this peg down here. And there you go. That's what you're supposed to do. But because it weighs just a little bit, he kind of loses balance almost slightly. There you go. You just have to position him in a weird kind of way. But yeah, that's his weapon. And you can actually take this weapon and plug it in here if you want. You can totally do that. So you gotta have a weapon on his shoulder. Or you can take this weapon and you could plug it onto his feet. I don't know why you want to plug it onto his feet, but it is an option. There you go. So he can shoot from his feet. That's just weird. That's just really weird. He does come with storage on his back, but as you can see, there are ports here and here, but this port here is mainly for storage because this one's too small. This is where I don't know if you can see it, but there's a screw in there, but it actually acts as storage. Somewhat. There you go. He stores his weapon. Although that's weird. Now over here, he does come with this thing here. Now this acts as a shield. And you can take this and you can give it to him with this peg right here. And just plug it onto his hand. And there you go, he has a shield. He has a shield. He's got a pretty small shield actually, but it's a shield nonetheless. You can take this gun, you can arm him up. You can do that. Because why not? There he is. Armed up and ready to battle. Ready to shoot some Autobots. Ready to shoot some Autobots. Let me at him. Let me at him. This thing, I have no idea what this thing is. I have no idea what this is at all. But this can be put. Where can this thing go? You can plug it into it. I guess you could plug it into his chest. That looks weird. Are you supposed to plug it into his chest? Yes, you're supposed to plug it into his chest. Wow, okay. Okay, I'm a derp. I'm a complete derp. That's actually part of the transformation. You're supposed to plug that into his chest when you transform into robot mode. Dum-de-dum. You learn things every second, apparently. Yeah. I still say that looks weird. Even if it is necessary. But it is what it is. Why not? Now there is one other thing you can do with this guy. I can plug this off. Plug this off. Set these off to the side. There is another thing you can do with him, and it shows right in the back of the box. This thing, you can make a camera out of him. If you collect 3 of them, you can put them all together and you can make a camera out of them. Wow. Now the idea for this thing is you want to take this part, this right here, and if you buy 3 of these guys, you can attach one to each side, and you basically make the shutter, the little the thing that the camera has. This thing right here. If you combine 3 of these, but I don't have 3, so I can't really show you. There's that. Sorry. And the way to do this is, let's see. You want to, yes, you want to well, I think you're supposed to remove these, but I don't really want to fidget around too much with them. Maybe in the future when I learn how to do it, I'll eventually do it. But for now, that's all you get. But yeah, transformation for this guy is extremely simple. Yeah, not that hard, to be honest. He is a little guy. Also, he does have ports on his feet as well. So I guess you can take, I guess what comes with Optimus. And like there's little plastic blaster effect parts. And I guess you could make him pretend he's flying. You could plug stuff onto his bottom of his feet. It is an option. You can do that. You can actually do that. Yeah. So, there is not really much to say about this figure. So he's just a small little guy, and he's purple because he's a Decepticon, but that's pretty much it. Nothing else. Now, one more time for comparison. Here he is with Optimus. So you can see how big he is. Here he is with Ratchet. And because, why not? Good old Megatron. There you have that. So, should you buy this figure? Yeah, you definitely should. This guy is actually really cool to get. Really cool to look at, and really cool to, I guess, play with. I don't really, like I said, I don't play with toys. I collect them, mainly Transformers. But, yeah, definitely pick him up. And if you can, don't do what I did and pick just one up. Pick 4 of these guys up. That way, you can, or 3. 3 of these guys. That way, you could build this thing. This camera, which I didn't show off because I only have one of these guys. But yes, very, very cool. For a small figure, he has a lot of articulation, and I would imagine people would have a blast playing with this guy. So yeah, that's basically all there is to say about him. So there is Transformers Siege, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Refraktor, and this King Vita saying, Laters.